Today I'm going to show you guys how to put side dots in perfect every time with a little help from our friend Steve at Maximum Guitars. Hey everybody, this is Matt. We're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching. So as you know, one of our good friends and industry partners is Steve from Maximum Guitars. The other day he brought over a really cool jig to help put in side dots perfect every single time. He asked us if there were any changes we wanted to make, and we had one change that we wanted to make from his original design just because of the way that we build necks. And because Steve is so cool and because Steve is a man of action, the next day, lo and behold, he showed up with a perfect version for the way that we build necks. I got a huge pile of necks back here that all need side dots, so I'm going to do all that today. But I thought I would show you guys Steve's new side dot drilling and alignment jig. You're going to want one too. Let's check it out. So getting your side dots to look right all the way from the 3rd fret to the 21st fret or 24th fret is always been a little bit tricky if you don't have one of these jigs. You can get really, really close, and that is the sure sign of a dedicated craftsman. But Steve has made the process a lot simpler. If you've ever come to one of our classes, you know that side dots is something that we do after radiusing. So I'm going to show you how Steve's jig works here. And you can use it with a bound neck like I'm about to do here, or you can use it with an unbound neck. And you can get everything situated just exactly right and have a drill guide and make sure that all of your side dots are perfect. So this is whoop, let me move the neck out of the way here. So what this is it's a sled that holds the neck thusly, and then a jig that gives you different scale lengths. This one happens to be 25.5, and you can pull these quick release deals and go to 24 3/4 or any other scale length that Steve makes. I've got a couple more 25.5-inch necks to do, so let's go ahead and get it set up. So what you want to do is get the neck pressed against the sled here, and you'll notice that the neck is now perpendicular to the drill bit. So if you do it this way, it's off a little bit. So yeah, what you want is you want it to be right here. So you can line up. It's got numbers. You can see those numbers in there. We're going to line up the 3rd fret with the 3rd fret all the way down. Okay, and yeah. So what I like to do is I like to get it where it looks right, and then I'll put a clamp or two on the arrangement here. I'll show you what we're doing, what we're working with. Okay, and that looks good. So I'm going to double check. You know what I mean? Get another clamp on this end here. I want this clamp to be on the top so that the jig will slide on my drill press table. Okay, now before we go setting it up, let's check and make sure the alignment still looks good, and it does. Now here's where it gets cool, you guys. Now you loosen up these thumb screws, see, and you can wiggle the jig and get it exactly right. Now if all of your necks are perfectly the same every time, then you can set it and forget it. But if you're going from one scale neck to another, it's really handy to be able to adjust everything. Okay, so there we go. And you don't really need to draw a center line unless you just want to, because your eye will find the center. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I've got a 3/32. Yep, 3/32 brad point drill bit in here. I'm going to be going through the binding and just into the rosewood on this neck. You can put a stop on here if you want, but it's not that big of a deal. You can just kind of go for it. So Steve's drill guide are metal reinforced, so you don't have to worry about busting up the plastic. The drill bit sort of finds its own center and you just sort of go for it. Now dig this. You will notice that my side dots are all in a straight line and they look good and they're all where they need to be. So this neck has a really slim fretboard, sort of like the old Fenders used to have. And what they would do back in the day is they would split the difference, and half of the side dot would be on the fretboard and half of it would be on the neck. That's particularly tricky to do with a brad point bit and kind of, because what happens is you find a softer patch of wood and that's where the bit goes. That doesn't happen with Steve's jig, so if you like to do your necks like that, this is a must. Let me show you what I'm talking about. One more thing I forgot to tell you guys, this neck is 24 3/4 and it came from a template that Steve made for us as well, sort of a conversion neck template. So you can use his conversion neck template and it'll bolt right up to a Telecaster style guitar with no modifications to the hold on, I gotta put the thing on the right way. It'll come with no modifications to the guitar. You can just plop it right on there, which is pretty neat. All right, so see, that's how easy this is to change around if you have a brain fart like I just did and put it on upside down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that's where we're going to put the neck there. Get everything lined up and it looks good. We're going to clamp it, Jed. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the center line right on the line where the fretboard joins the body here. And it's easy, easy, easy to do. And you'll get that cool vintage look, which people do dig. All right, let me get another clamp for this side and we'll be ready to go. Everything looks like $1,000,000. Okay, so it's just the same exact technique. We're just gonna use the drill guides here and it's gonna be perfect every time. I think that looks pretty cool. If you guys want one of these for yourself, go check out Steve at Maximum Guitars, link in the description below. And if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, etc., etc. Remember, in 2022, all of the videos that come from Texas Toast Guitars are going to be at the special request of our Patreon members. So if you would like to become a Patreon member, link in the description below. We've been getting a bunch of questions about this tool, so we thought, why not? Let's go ahead and start off the year with a Patreon-inspired video about a tool from Steve at Maximum Guitars. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Got any questions? Leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And until next time, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that if you're so smart, start your own YouTube channel. That's what I did. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time.